Congratulations to Barcelona for winning the La Liga title for 2024-2025 season. It has really been an outstanding season for them, and after they secure this La Liga title, it is now a domestic treble for Barcelona. Well, Barca fans, you have to enjoy yourself, be in jolly mode, and celebrate. Do you understand? Because your team deserved to be champion. Do you understand? The best team deserved to be champion because everything that Barcelona has did this season is beyond ordinary. I have to be honest, is beyond ordinary, and Barcelona has really proven themselves to be the world champions of Spain. Well, this game between Barcelona and Espanyol was really an outstanding game, and from the very first minute, Espanyol have a game plan coming into this game, and I would say largely their game plan was successful, but there are little difference between an average player and world-class player. So that was the difference between Espanyol and Barcelona. That was what made the difference, obviously, because a world-class player will always wait for the right moment to pounce on his opponent, while an average player can actually get as many opportunities as possible and they will not be able to do anything with it. So in my own opinion, I think what Lamine Yamal did in this game was outstanding. I remember, I think Wenger said to Mohamed Salah that the difference between a world-class player and an average player is the moment that world-class player have in games, which sometimes it won't come easy for anyone. So tonight, before Lamine Yamal scored that goal for Barcelona, he remained largely silent in that game. Prior to that moment, he remained largely silent and he wasn't able to create anything. I will come back to why that happened. He wasn't able to create anything in that game, and Espanyol's strategy and Espanyol's game plan worked really well, and that kept Lamine Yamal very silent in that game. And what is that? They played a 4-4-2 low block. It's not as if Barcelona didn't have opportunity, they didn't create chances in that game, most especially in the first half. They do create some chances, but Espanyol made it extremely difficult for them to convert those chances into goals. They made it extremely difficult. Whenever they create chances, they make it difficult for whoever player that is on the ball to actually take an accurate shot at their goal, which I think was brilliant. Do you understand? It was brilliant, and that game plan worked for them exceedingly well. In the first half, they had opportunities as well. Espanyol, they had opportunity. I've said it many times. If you want to play against Barcelona, you have to prepare to do two things: play a low block, and your counter-attacking strategies should be excellent, should be extremely good. Tonight, Espanyol's counter-attack was extremely good, but they were extremely wasteful. In my own opinion, they were extremely wasteful. And if Barcelona had gotten the kind of opportunities that Espanyol got, most especially in the first half, maybe Barcelona would have easily won the game, maybe 3-0 or the scoreline 2-0. Do you understand? But they had their chances in the game and they failed woefully to take those chances. Do you understand? They failed woefully to take those chances. And back to why I think Lamine Yamal was silent in that game. Before Jules Koundé's injury, that overlapping run was there for Lamine Yamal. And whenever Jules Koundé made that overlapping run for Lamine, it creates chances, it creates space for him to drive inward or to go into the byline, and through that he can actually do some kind of cutback and create chances for his teammates. But now that Jules Koundé isn't available to make all those overlapping runs, Eric Garcia isn't that player for Lamine Yamal to create that kind of space for him. And whenever Lamine Yamal have the ball, they've already doubled down on him, and that limited Lamine Yamal tonight. That goal that he had, and that was why I said in the beginning of this video that the difference between a regular player and world class is just moments in games. Before that goal, Pedri made that run which Jose Koundé always make to create space for Lamine Yamal. Do you understand? He made a diagonal run into the box, and that take Espanyol's defender, that take them out of shape, and that gave Lamine Yamal that space to run into and to put that calling effort into the top right corner of Joan Garcia's goal, which I think was brilliant, by the way. This boy, I think he deserves to be praised this season. He deserves, because everything that he has done is beyond ordinary. And, for a player of his age, what he's doing at FC Barcelona is really, really outstanding. And I commend him for that. And again, in that same game, one of Espanyol's defender got sent off through a useless foul on Lamine Yamal. It is a stupid foul on Lamine Yamal. Do you understand? He lost his cool. Do you understand? The ball is already going out of play. What you need to do, you've already done it. Guide the ball out of play. Now throwing his hand behind him just to attack Lamine Yamal doesn't make any sense. For that, for what he did alone, I think that was the reason. The extent of what he did is the reason why he was sent off. That it doesn't really necessarily mean that occurrence deserves to be a red card, in my own opinion, because in the Premier League, we've seen situations whereby you see. Let's take this game, Arsenal versus Liverpool, for example, where you see Robertson that strangled Bukayo Saka. Do you understand? Not even a foul, not even a yellow card. So we've seen something similar to that, but it is La Liga, obviously, and I love how they protect their players in La Liga for real, because that is a senseless foul, in my own opinion, and that red card is well deserved. That red card is well deserved. And again, Fami Lopez as well. Do you understand? Fami Lopez also got a goal in the 95th minute of the game to double the advantage for Barcelona, assisted again by Lamine Yamal. Do you understand? And lastly, before those goals, I think, in my own opinion, that Espanyol, they lost their discipline, and that was what led to that 2 goals. Do you understand? If they had stayed disciplined and they maintained their defensive shape, it will be extremely difficult for Barcelona to get a goal against them. And they are local rivals, and we expect this kind of game, and I wasn't disappointed by the standard of the game that I experienced between Espanyol and Barcelona tonight. So for me, in my own opinion, I think it was a great game, and Espanyol did well. They did well, and their strategy and their game plan was effective to some extent until they lost their discipline. So in my own opinion, you can drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think as well about the game. These are what I observed from the game. You can drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you are just coming across this page for the very first time, please do it, like, and subscribe. And if you are already please kindly smash the like button and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another episode. And bye for now.